This is 7 National News, and in our top story, 6 new UAE ambassadors have been sworn in before the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Those who took the oath of office were UAE ambassadors designate Ahmed Abdul Rahman Al Banna to India, Mohammed Yusuf Al Awadi to Peru, Ghazi Abdullah Al Makhri to Ethiopia, Abdullah Abdul Rahman Al Tijani to Mongolia, Khalid Omran to Japan, and Badir Abdullah Al Matrucci to Cuba. The new ambassadors pledge loyalty to their state and its president, respect for the constitutions and laws, and to place the state's interests over any other considerations while performing their diplomatic tasks with a high sense of honesty, integrity, and confidentiality. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed wished the ambassadors success in their missions, consistent with the foreign policy, in order to serve the UAE's higher interests abroad. His Highness urged them to promote the UAE's cultural, humanitarian, economic and tourist potentials so as to attract more tourists, businessmen, scientists and intellectuals, and in order to see for themselves the local rich culture, heritage and traditions of the UAE. The UAE has pledged $500,000 to UN Women, which is to be utilised within the context of women, peace and security. The announcement was made by Ambassador Lana Zaki Nusaybeh, the UAE's permanent representative to the United Nations over in New York, while delivering a statement to the Security Council during the open debate on women, peace and security. During her speech, Ambassador Nusaybeh began by welcoming the unanimous adoption of Resolution 2242 by Council members. She stated that now, more than ever, it is crucial that we recognise the important and necessary contributions that women make in international peace and security efforts. We know that empowering women and including them in peace building is essential to creating functional, just and stable societies. She added that this is a reshifting of gears that needs to happen across the entire UN House, as well as in the approach of UN member states towards conflict prevention. Ambassador Nusaybeh then spoke of the UAE's dedication to promoting the health and well-being of women and children in humanitarian and fragile contexts. She shared the UAE's commitment to the Every Woman, Every Child movement, which culminated in the adoption of the Abu Dhabi Declaration in February this year. Food and relief parcels are being distributed to 4,330 Yemen households on a daily basis. That's according to the Secretary General of the Emirates Red Crescent Authority, Dr. Mohammed Atiq Al-Falahi. He stated that food and relief materials have been distributed to as many as 399,000 Yemenis, and that ships loaded with 18,322 tons of aid have been sent to Aden port, as well as 50 trucks as a part of its massive relief programme. Dr. Al-Falahi also revealed that 170 ERC officials and volunteers are working diligently on all humanitarian fronts to secure basic needs. He also revealed that the ERC has allocated 50 million dirhams to water projects in the country, and that more than 50 schools in Aden have so far been renovated, equipped and furnished, with work being carried out on more than 100 others. 10 schools a week are being revamped and fully equipped. And the Emirates Red Crescent has allocated 81.3 million dirhams to rebuild schools in Yemen. Hospitals and clinics in the country are being refurbished and fully equipped at a total cost of 48.5 million dirhams, while 9 million dirhams has also been allocated to medicines and medical supplies. The ERC's Secretary General concluded by saying that 220 million dirhams has been allocated to power generating projects in Aden, and that 90% of these projects are now operational. The Dubai Electricity and Water Authority has launched 8 smart initiatives under the title of Your Happiness is Our Priority, in order to spread happiness among its consumers through innovative and efficient smart services. These range from DEWA security deposit refunds for customers, done easily and safely through a direct transfer facility, as well as an instant service to connect or disconnect electricity and water through smart meters. His Excellency Saeed Mohammed Al Taya, the Managing Director and CEO of the authority, stated that DEWA is actively implementing the Smart City initiative to transform Dubai into the smartest city in the world in 3 years, through 100 initiatives and 1,000 smart services. He added that this comes as a part of reducing the number of visitors by 80% by 2018. Some of the 8 innovative smart initiatives were the result of elaborate planning based on feedback from DEWA customers, which also includes an online video chat service that allows customers to connect straight to call centre staff. The UAE Ministry of Health has launched a national campaign to attract more potential students into nursing careers. That's according to a senior official. Dr. Youssef Al-Sarkal, the Assistant Undersecretary for the Ministry of Health's hospital sector, made the announcement, stating that they will cooperate with partners that work on emiratisation to improve the image of the profession. Dr. Sumaya Mohammed Abbas, the Director of the Ministry of Health's Nursing Department, said that 3 major aspects were introduced as a part of the initiative. The first includes new awards billed as the Nurse Friendly Hospital and the Salma Award for Nursing Innovation. The second will focus on changing the stereotype surrounding nurses. And as a part of a media campaign, the ministry will announce a competition to create a nurse cartoon character that will be used in a smart app, while games will also be launched to promote nursing among children and teenagers. The third includes rehabilitation and education, introducing nursing into early public education and training through the Little Nurse programme. The ministry has also offered scholarships to undergraduate programmes in nursing in cooperation with local universities. 1,072 taxi drivers over in Sharjah have been fined for bad-smelling vehicles in the first 8 months of the year. The Roads and Transport Authority in Sharjah has slapped a net fine of 214,400 dirhams, along with 2,144 black points on taxi drivers whose vehicles did not smell good. Official statistics have revealed that the Customer Service Centre received 54 complaints from the public about bad odour from cabs over the period from January the 1st to August the 31st. The head of Quality Control Section at the RTA Sharjah, Faisal Al Mahmoud, was quoted as saying that a fine of 200 dirhams and 2 black points are imposed on cabbies who fail to keep their taxis clean and smelling good, and may even face fines of up to 3,000 dirhams, suspension and termination in case of repeat violations. The senior RTA official stressed that all drivers go through intensive courses, lectures and training sessions as per international standards in order to fulfil customer needs and expectations, and that the authority never ignores any complaint. It was informed that RTA has in total issued 8,667 tickets against taxi drivers in the first 8 months of the year, including cabbies' failure to turn on the tariff meter at the beginning of a trip. And finally, looking to other news now, Apple has confirmed the launch of its 2 UAE stores in Dubai and Abu Dhabi for the end of October this year. According to a report published in a local daily, the US-based tech company Apple was quoted as saying that the stores in Yas Mall Abu Dhabi and Mall of the Emirates here in Dubai will open on Thursday, the 29th of October. It was mentioned in the report that grand openings are planned for 4 p.m. in Dubai and 7 p.m. in Abu Dhabi. In August, an Apple spokesman was quoted as saying that the UAE, being one of the fastest growing markets around the world, is a target market for the tech giant, and that they are looking forward to sharing Apple's unique shopping experience and services to UAE residents. Apple had launched an online store for the UAE back in 2011.